Gushing about iconic on-screen moments is the ultimate pastime, let's be real. But have you ever stopped to consider how awkward bringing those romances to life could be for the actors? Especially actors who have history with one another? Today, we're going over celebs like Lily Reinhart and Cole Sprouse who had to continue their on-screen romance after calling it quits in real life. Awkward! Lily Reinhart and Cole Sprouse, Riverdale's lovebirds, that brought us adorable content both on-screen and in real life. Until they broke up and tore our hearts in two. But that wasn't the worst part. Despite calling it quits, they both had to return to set and film Riverdale Season 4 and Season 5, where their characters' love life was still very much active. Imagine your job was having to kiss and flirt with your ex all day. Luckily for them, their relationship seemed to have ended on a friendly note. Cole even wrote her one last love note on his Instagram. "What an incredible experience I had. I'll always feel lucky and cherish that I had the chance to fall in love. I wish her nothing but the utmost love and happiness moving forward." Their relationship might have ended in real life, but at least we still have Bughead. Are we right?
Please don't make me sing.
The kissing booth hooked us right from the opening scene, and the chemistry between Joey King and Jacob Elordi just sealed the deal on our obsession. The heavy chemistry between these two actors became a reality off-screen as well. They dated throughout the filming of the first film, but before they could get back on set for the sequel, Joey and Jacob were no more. But they still brought the same chemistry for the Kissing Booth 2 and the Kissing Booth 3. Joey even admitted it was worth making the sacrifice of filming with him again to bring the film to life.
I hope that this opportunity that I'm getting is not hurting their feelings.
Although it might be hard, the two have both moved on to new relationships. Jacob is now with Zendaya, and Joey is with Stephen Pyatt. Yup, Penny and Leonard were the real deal behind the scenes of their hit comedy series. At least for a small amount of time. The co-stars started dating in 2007 when the show first began airing, and then ended things in 2009.
Johnny's actually one of my best friends. It's a situation that ended well.
They had to continue to act as if they were in love all the way until 2020. It's a good thing their relationship didn't end with a big bang, or their on-screen story might have looked a lot different. Even Kaylee is grateful for how it went down. Take a listen.
And he's one of my dearest friends, and Ryan loves him, Johnny loves him. It's been a long time, so it's great. I got lucky.
They say history repeats itself, and Olivia Rodrigo and Joshua Bassett are proving just how true that is. Remember the Vanessa Hudgens and Zac Efron drama? Well, High School Musical, the series, has drama of its own. Olivia and Joshua reportedly had some romance off-screen with one another, but Olivia released an original song, Driver's License, telling everyone all the heartbreak the relationship caused her. Part of the reason for their breakup apparently had to do with Sabrina Carpenter.
I love you. Oh.
Season 1 of the show might have wrapped, but Season 2 is just around the corner, and their characters are very much in love. Kelly and Ryan weren't Jim and Pam, but their chemistry was through the roof. Probably because they had their own on and off relationship behind the scenes. A relationship they admit was based on their own off-screen romance. Their workplace romance lasted throughout a lot of the series, but faded towards the later seasons. That means even though they cooled things off, they had to finish Kelly and Ryan's romance while broken up. Luckily, the two are still the best of friends and don't plan on changing that anytime soon. Amanda Seyfried and Dominic Cooper had us falling in love with them on and off screen, but a few years after Mamma Mia was released, they really said, "Don't go wasting your emotions." They ended their 2-year relationship in 2011, but then went on to reprise their roles as husband and wife for Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again. These two weren't so lucky when it came to their friendship afterwards. It was nothing more than professional, and maybe to Amanda, a little strange. Honestly, you couldn't tell on camera, so it's a win for them.
We were friends longer than we even dated. We've been friends for 7 years.
Jennifer Lawrence got her happy ending with her husband Cook Maroney, but before that, she found herself stuck in some awkward sauce. She dated her X-Men co-star Nicholas for 4 years before they decided to cool things down. Little did they know they'd have to see each other on set for 2 more X-Men films, where their characters were still a thing.
What do you think? I think you're beautiful.
But thanks to her bluntness, J-Law says she avoided any true bad blood between them. K-Stu and R-Pats were the true heartthrobs of the millennial generation, and we're still not over them not being endgame. at least off-screen. Even if you were Team Jacob, you knew Robston was the real deal. Sadly, after a cheating scandal and a heartbreaking apology from Kristen, this momentary indiscretion has jeopardized the most important thing in my life, the person I love and respect the most, Rob. I love him. I'm so sorry. Their love story came to an end. Except they still had to finish filming Breaking Dawn Part 2, where they were playing soulmates. Lovely. You may have wanted Teen Wolf's Allison and Scott to end up together, but you can't deny the chemistry between her and Isaac, especially because they were together outside of work. The awkward thing is, their characters got together on the show after they had already broken up in 2013. Crystal was so heartbroken she took a trip to Paris to heal and to jumpstart her singleness. These One Tree Hill stars dated, got married, and got a divorce, all while being lovers on screen. That must have been a huge emotional roller coaster. On top of all of that, Chad and Sophia had to deal with show producers and other cast and crew talking about their personal lives, and even using it as an influence for the show's storylines. Are we the only ones that think that's wrong in every way? Chad wasn't the only one Sophia had a romance with off-screen. She also dated Austin Nichols towards the end of the series, and ended up having to film the final season while their characters were still together. This breakup was much more civil than the last. He just wasn't the one for her. These two actors hit it off right away, and dated from when the OC started filming all the way to 2006. But that meant, in the final season of the show, their characters were together, but they weren't. Years later, Rachel is apologizing to all the fans' hearts she's broken, but wanted to make sure people knew her and Adam always stayed close even after the breakup. Sometimes happy endings aren't what we expect. Before Penn was the notorious Netflix stalker, he was Blake Lively's romantic interest on and off-screen. These two were an iconic couple from 2007 to 2010, but spent 2 years pretending to be in love for fans of Serena and Dan. There are no regrets though. The two know their relationship made their time on Gossip Girl that much better. Also, Blake is married to Ryan Reynolds now, so we aren't complaining. This Vampire Diaries power couple dated even before their characters did, making being a Delena shipper very interesting. But in the middle of the series, the two sadly separated. There were rumors that Ian had cheated on Nina with her friend Nikki Reed, Ian's now wife. Yikes. But they've since put all those rumors to rest. Nina even said the drama is in the media, it's not with us, and that she has an enormous amount of respect and love for Ian.
It's a good thing we have chemistry.
Okay, so these two were a pretty wild pairing on screen, being adoptive siblings and all. But off-screen, the sparks were flying. Michael and Jennifer actually got married and divorced while filming Dexter. But according to them, there was never any love lost. They worked it out, and telling the story was never in question because of their personal lives. Respect. Still think you have the most awkward breakup story? We're glad that some of these actors were able to stay friends even after their romance ended. And kudos to those who got back into character and did their job like nothing ever happened. Which celeb romance did you think had the most awkward story? Come chat with us below. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching.